Hey, Austin.
What's good? How we doing, everybody?
All right. The catching competition seems really open, obviously behind Severino. What do you think you've shown so far that might help your chances of making the club?
Well, myself and everyone's been going out there day to day and putting everything they got on the field, and we're all competing. Right now, it's up for grabs, and it's the constant competition will always be there. So,
Next, Dan Connolly.
Hey, Austin.
what's good, Dan?
Doing well. So you're one of the few guys that's kind of been in Baltimore since like mid-March or whatever. What has it been like, just the city and your feel, and you get into the park and everything else? How much different is this than normal things here for you?
Well, I'm pretty sure everyone's answered it's different, strange, it's weird. And being in Baltimore, being quarantined in Baltimore, it was there's challenges and just make the best out of it. And that's what we did. That's what I did. Stayed busy, stayed engaged as much as possible. Did what I can for the community. Did what I can just in the baseball world, and then to my loved ones. But yeah.
Next, Rich Dubroff.
Hey, Austin.
Good, Rich.
How big is this year for you?
Every year is huge. Every year. For everyone. It's just you can't take anything for granted. So each year you got to take it as in strides, and you have to improve, you have to be better, and make adjustments. This game is built on adjustments, and physically, mentally have to be there, and it's a huge part of the game. And yeah, to answer your question, it's huge. Every year, huge.
John Muley.
How's it going, Austin?
What's good? Nice flow. Nice flow.
Thanks, bro. You've seen a lot of different iterations of this rotation since you've made your debut a couple years ago. You guys added Wade and Tommy and healthy Alex Cobb. How different do you think the starting rotation and the pitching staff in general could be this year compared to years past?
It's going to be different, but they also bring so much veteran, and they bring leadership qualities, and especially for a young staff too, that people could go to them and they can teach. So we got Broke, we got Darren, and they are a great asset as well for this team. And you know what? Like, going to them, it's important. It's important to have them. So for yeah. What else? I could go off on that too. I could just ramble. So, but yeah.
Joe Trezza.
Hey, Austin, how are you?
Good. How you?
Good. We just spoke to Tommy Malone a little bit. I'm wondering, have you caught him? How often have you caught him? And how has he looked in your estimation?
He struck me out twice yesterday. He looked phenomenal. I've caught his bullpens. I caught some inter squads from spring training 1.0. But he looks good. He looks sharp. His fastball command, his changeup, his spin. He had a great tempo yesterday, and that's him. Like, you could look at his track record. He's durable, and you know what you'll get out of him. He's a great guy to be around. He brings a lot.
Arnold.
What's going on, man? How are you?
What's up, man?
I wanted to ask you, how have working with guys like Tommy Malone and Wade LeBlanc made you a better catcher? What kind of things have you been able to take away from it?
What I took away from that is, well, working with them. Just working with them. What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? And as a catcher, you need to know that. You need to know that from head to toe. When something's going wrong, we got to figure out something to do. And knowing their strengths, knowing pitchers' strengths in general should make a catcher better when you go into battle in the game. So that is my answer to that. So just knowing them and knowing what works and using it in a game and capitalizing on it. Yeah.
Chris Marks.
Hey, Austin, how you been, buddy?
I'm good.
Good, man. I talked to you earlier during the shutdown. You were working out just about daily. Given how taxing the catcher position is, how important was it to stay in shape, and where are you right now as mid-July with your body and getting ready to play?
Physically, great shape. Mentally, great shape. This offseason, I ran into you. You saw me at the park training, but that's important that all of us, we know what we need to do to stay in shape. And I had the luxury of training here, and it was great. So let me repeat the question really quick. I got rambled on again. Can you do it again?
Oh, no, I'm just saying, given how taxing the catcher position is and how hard you work to stay in shape, where are you right now? You said you're there physically, mentally. Is your body ready to rock and roll for the 60-game season that it's going to be?
Oh, yeah, you bet. You bet. Conditioned year-round. You know me. We had some good talks together. That ready to go for whatever to come this year. I'll be ready.
Steve Molesky.
Hey, Austin, catching such a demanding position, I'm sure you get close to the other catchers on the team.
Mm-hmm.
How does that dynamic work out with being good friends, helping each other, and at the same time realizing there's a pretty healthy competition going on there?
Competition will always be there, and our relationship with everyone is really great. We mesh very well together. We all bring something to the table. Holiday, Severy, Cisco. It's fun. We have always keep that competitive nature when we do early work, when we do any type of exercise with Cuz, and then you use all that practice, and when you cross those lines, leave it all out there. So, but to answer your question, we have a great relationship, and it's just going to keep getting better.
Rob Long.
Hey, Austin. We could draw a lot of negatives to the shutdown of the short season, but you're usually a pretty positive guy. What are some of the benefits or the personal benefits for you with the extended break and having a short season?
Some benefits. Well, I don't know if it's beneficial. It was challenging for everyone, but for me mentally, going in, just like it was a challenge. It was a challenge mentally. So like, what do I got to do to stay in shape, to be engaged, catch, hit, throw, run? So just for the season, what's going to be different? Everything's going to be different. It's going to be weird. So each day we got to take it and win the day. That's what I've said that to Rock many times. Just like, oh, what are we going to do? We're going to try to win the day. Like that day, just we got to make sure we come out on top.